All right, hello. Welcome to another battle report brought to you by the 40K Club. I'm here with Andrew. Say hello, Andrew. Me and Andrew actually just met. Let's get a handshake on camera. Recreation of how we met, colorized footage, circa 2019. We are gonna play 2.5. What's the word? 2,500. There we go.
Yeah, 2,500.
2,500. That was correct saying it the first time. 2,500 points of Age of Darkness. We have Blood Angels, you know, yours truly. It's the only army I play 30K. Versus some Thousand Suns.
Smallest army in the world.
Smallest army in the world. This reminds me of 5th edition Grey Knights. It's so compact. You want to run us through what you have? Be sure to speak up, because we got a lot of gamers in the background.
Yeah. Alright, let me pull out my list.
Oh, obvious. It's pretty obvious who's going to be leading the army.
So we have Magnus for red. He's not nerfed yet, so...
Yeah, we have... This is before the FAQ comes out, so Mind Wrath is still... he still comes with Mind Wrath. You don't have to upgrade it.
Oh, shit, when do you want to roll or psychic powers?
We'll do Psychic Powers after the army introduction.
Right. So he's going to go off of Violence.
Okay, smart.
And then we have 5 Plasma Vets. Not Plasma Vets. Heavy Support Squad.
Okay.
And I have no idea what this does, but they have... actually, I guess I do know what it does. It's an upgrade for 10 points each. They get, whole unit gets... Oh, shit.
These are rotor cannons?
No, they're plasma cannons.
Plasma cannons. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Aether
Fire Plasma Cannon.
Aether Fire.
I don't remember what it does. I think it just
Yeah,
has
no one
Soulburn.
knows what it does. It's, yeah, so yeah, it's a special word, Soulborn.
Okay.
And then we have 10 Kinetic Blade Squads.
The Hentai Blade Colts?
Yeah. They're off of Bioman. Gonna roll off of Biomancy.
Okay. Do these guys get Psychic Powers? The Plasma Cannon guys?
Yes, they, wait, them? No.
No? Okay.
These guys, yes.
Okay, so the Blade Cult gets Psychic Powers, and they're going to roll Biomancy as well. What about, is this squad of Tactical Marines?
And then over here we have 2 5-man tacticals. Actually, veteran squads, sorry.
Okay, I was about to say, because in 30K you have to... Tactical squads come to base 10.
Yes.
So 2 veteran squads. What are the veteran tactics?
Veteran tactics they'll take are marksmen.
Both of them marksmen?
Both of them are marksmen.
You are aware that marksman is nerfed, right?
What's the new rule?
It's just outflank now, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's no longer
That's
sniper.
fine. Yeah. And they are Brotherhood of Psychers. Both squads are Brotherhood of Psychers.
What tree are they going to roll on?
They are off of Cordovae, which is a divination.
Okay.
And due to their cult arcana, I should mention their cult arcanas. They are divination, so they reroll 1s.
Okay.
Same thing here, reroll 1s. They just have bolters. So they do not have sniper.
Okay.
But they do have Asphyx shells.
Oh, right, the shred?
Yeah, the shred.
Everyone is so jealous of your Asphyx shells.
Yeah,
those are cool.
Yeah.
Make bolters good.
And the sergeant has a power weapon. This is the sergeant right here. I have no idea how I'll mark the other one in the squad. Maybe we'll just trade out and
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out.
How about it's this guy with the silver vents?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I painted that guy with silver vents. And I should mention these guys are coming in a rhino with dozer blades.
All right, Blade Colt gets a rhino with dozer blades. It's getting a bit louder over there. They're doing their mahjong thing.
And then we have this squad.
Oh my goodness, is this one whole squad?
No, it's 2 different squads.
2 different squads. Are you running Guard of the Crimson King by any chance?
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
I took Pride of the Legion.
Pride of the Legion. All right.
That's how I got these guys.
Okay.
So, these guys are not troops, they're elites. So, 5-man squad, blue shoulder pads, or whatever these are. So, and here's Aramon and 2 other HQs.
Aramon himself?
Yeah.
Which one is the HQ? This guy right
This
here,
guy
right?
right here, yeah.
The Praetor?
Special guy. Yeah, Praetor. So I'll go over a Praetor first. He has a Paragon Blade, digital lasers, and a master crafted Paragon Blade, yeah.
Okay.
And he is level 3, and he's going to take Telekinesis, which is Raptora.
Okay.
So +1 to his inborn. And he is in Cataphracti.
Alright.
And then we have Aramon. Aramon has a bunch of special rules. He's off of Divination. He has 4 levels of Psychic Mastery.
Oh god.
But he doesn't really do anything though. Every game I played with him.
I'm sure you'll have, I hope that remains true to this game.
Yeah, we'll see. And these guys, first squad, They do not have power swords. They have power fists.
Okay, so these are proxies.
So they'll be going last, unfortunately. But
Okay.
it probably won't matter.
I think the power fist is the better choice.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because they usually come equipped with power swords, which are kind of lame.
Yeah.
2 second mastery levels. They're telekinesis. They're off of Raptora.
You did also see that you no longer choose your powers for the.
Yes.
Okay. So making sure
That
you know
got
that too.
nerfed. So I will have to roll. But I've always rolled for some reason, so it'll be fine.
So it's nothing's
I don't
changed for
even know
you.
what I'm doing, so over here, same thing. Raptora, 3 plus Invuln, Power Fists.
Okay. So none of these guys have anything except power fists. None of these Sekhmet.
They all have that, yes, and you can take combi weapons, but I didn't do that. So.
Okay. All right. So that's, if you could believe it.
Yeah, that's 2,500.
Now that I've had the explanation, I believe it more. So over here, we have the force that Andrew will be facing off against. We will start over here with the HQ. This is my Legion champion, Arturo Tasdane, but he is going to be a stand-in for Captain Ralderon, who we got a official release, or official leak release at the open day, the weekender. They gave out that little pamphlet with his rules. People say he's boring, but I think he's amazing, and they're just jelly. Or they just think he's boring because he doesn't have any special rules. He's all universal special rules. You know what I mean? So it's like he doesn't look like he has much, but he actually has a lot of shit going for him.
Wait until Sanguinius' rules come
Oh
out.
yeah, we already have a good idea of what he's gonna do. He's a monster. So we have Ralderon. He is gonna be running with this squad of 10 Cataphractii Terminators, all armed with combi bolters and power fists, 2 chain fists, as you can see here in the squad. Although I don't think they're going to be very useful this game unless I want to carve up that Rhino. Their dedicated transport's going to be the Spartan Assault Tank with Flare Shield, Armored Ceramite, and Dozer Blade, as you do. I was trying to scrape a decal off the front that was bothering me, but I didn't get it all off in time for the game. Moving over to troops, we have 2 squads of Assault Marines, identical. They both come with a sergeant with a power fist and artifice armor, and then 3 power axes. The rest of the guys are just standard. Yeah, they don't have any other upgrades besides that. We have in the fast attack slot, we have a squad of Scimitar jet bikes. There is no sergeant upgrade, so this guy looks really blinged out, but he has nothing. And then the 2 Scimitars who have no weapons in the front are going to be using plasma cannons. I just haven't gotten around to magnetizing them yet, still 2 years later.
Plasma cannons, and then the rest are heavy bolters.
Yes.
Right.
So rest heavy bolters, 2 plasma cannons. Then the round out the fast attack choice, we have 2 squadrons of 2 javelin land speeders. All of them are armed the same. Las cannon sponsons and assault cannons on the I think they're pintle mounted, but regardless, assault cannon, las cannons. And then finally, heavy support, we have a Leviathan Dreadnought coming in with the Dreadnought drop pod. And that is 2,500 points of blood interest. So, we will get back to you guys after we roll Andrew's copious amounts of psychic powers, and then we will get to the mission, deployment, and board. Psychic powers. So Andrew is getting his dice. Do they have a special symbol on them?
Yes, the ones
are
the
skulls?
are actually 6s.
Oh, okay.
The one, they just have a 1 here. Yeah.
Alright. So this is for Ahriman. He gets 4. He basically knows all the powers. So reroll one of those 4s.
So
let's
1,
see.
2, 4, and 5.
1, 2, 4, and 5 for divination.
I think you skipped it.
Did I?
Yeah, it was literally on the...
You go for it. It was on pyromancy. I went the other way.
Yeah, right here.
So you guys, 1 for boding,
Nice.
the full seal for Overwatch, 2 for warning, 4 plus invuln to anyone he wants, then 4 precog, he rerolls all his stuff, and then 5 misfortune, rending to a target unit. Okay, not bad. That's almost like you have sniper again.
Yeah.
If you cast it on the veterans.
Speaking of divination, these 2 guys. So they just want mastery level 1 for each squad. So let's start with
which
Silver
veteran
Knights.
squad? Okay, so the squad in the back. gets perfect timing.
Ooh, nice.
So
I don't know
ignores
what that
cover.
does.
Maybe if you combine it with Aramon's rending, it'll do something. It ignores cover.
Oh, ooh.
Squad gets ignores cover.
Oh wait, but I don't have sniper anymore.
Yeah, but you can give them rending thanks to Aramon, so it might work.
Yeah, it might work.
So this other veteran squad.
Dice to roll for psychic power.
5.
That's rubber squad.
The other, that's not bad. They have rending. They also have rending. So
Alright.
rending for the squad in front, and then ignore cover for the squad in back.
Not him yet.
The Sekhmet squad in the back.
This guy.
Oh, the Praetor. What is he rolling on?
He's rolling off of telekinesis.
Of course.
So he gets 3 dice, not 4 dice. So
3, 4, and 6. So you got Shockwave. This is a shooting attack. 5 and 6. Psychic Maelstrom. Oh, jeez, look at that.
One.
That's disgusting. And then Telekine Dome. Telekine Dome looks pretty useless.
Yeah, it's basically just inbone. I have pretty good inbones already.
But you got a Demolisher Cannon. So
Yeah, nice.
not bad.
Alright, we did Airmon already, so now we'll do.
What are you gonna do next?
We're gonna do the second squad.
The what squad?
The Sekhmet squad.
Which one?
Blue squad first.
Alright, so the Blue Sekhmet squad.
1 and 3.
Blue Sekhmet squad gets Crush, which is like a shooting attack. And then they also get Shockwave, which is alright, I guess.
Yeah, it's not great.
Not ideal. Just some extra wounds in the shooting phase, I suppose.
Alright, and then Bobber squad, which is not blue.
Sekhmet squad in the back gets. They also have Psychic Maelstrom, so another Demolisher Cannon, and then they get Levitation, which I think is the one you were looking for, wasn't it?
Oh wait, that's the one where you move again, right?
Yeah.
Nice. And then Magnus Alpha Biomancer, the fun stuff.
Do these guys also generate?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you want to save the best for last.
Yes, we'll save the best for last.
They're also on Pyromancy. So the Blade
Biomancy.
Cult. Sorry, Pyromancy. Blade Cult gets Fire
That's the one I
Shield.
want. No, Biomancy.
Oh wait, yeah. I was like, that doesn't sound like.
Yeah,
a
that's the
Biomancy.
one we want. We know.
Feeble.
Oh, that's not the one we want. We wanted endurance.
Unfortunate. Oh no, you have to settle for being toughness 4.
Yeah, toughness.
Okay, and then finally Magnus.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
How many does he have? 5?
Yeah, he's 5.
Wowzers.
Yeah, nasty.
That's disgusting. So he knows pretty much all of them. Reroll 2 of those. And then you have to reroll the 1 too. Reroll the 2 again.
There we go.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's all of them except. Oh boy, you missed the OP destroy army power. So that was pretty lucky. You didn't get hemorrhage. You got all of the good ones.
I've never actually gotten hemorrhage off that, so maybe that was a good thing.
It's pretty bad. Okay, that's all our psychic powers, I believe. I am going to. He doesn't get a warlord trait. He just is him. He's the monster that he is. Raldoron has Archean of Wisdom. He chooses his warlord trait, and I'm going to choose Paladin of Glory. So he is fearless and +1 combat res to any squad within 6 inches of him. So we're going to roll up the mission and deployment, and we'll get back to you after the armies are set up. So we're back. We have rolled up. We have rolled up Tide of Carnage for the mission type and standard Dawn of War deployment, which we both agreed was a relief.
Yeah.
Because some of those deployment types are atrocious. Now we're going to roll off to see who chooses deployment and such. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I got a 1. This is going to be... I think this is indicative of how the game's going to go. Alphonse and Vince are here. It's been like a year since we last did a battle report.
Yeah. Did you paint all those?
People who watch these battles get to watch us like grow up. They get to like live with us as we become young men.
Dude, look at that.
And Jesus, very closely shaven. Jesus is commenting that in the videos his weight constantly fluctuates. He's looking pretty thin right now. All right.
On and off, though.
So we'll get back to you after deployment. Or what do you want to deploy first, or do you want to go deploy second? Or I guess I should ask, do you want to go first, or do you want to go second?
I will go first.
You will go first.
I feel confident.
All right, go for it. We'll get back to you after deployment.
Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah. Forge World, stop doing upgrade kits. Do full releases.
No, because they won't get banana pelts.
Then we'll get banana pelts and upside down bolters.
Isn't it sad and good that people said that the guy that sculpted those got like bullied online, so he could like quit.
Hey, sometimes bullying works. Bring back bullying. Okay, we're gonna go over the deployment. Over here is the Silver Squad. What did they have? Did they have rending or did they have ignore cover? Whatever.
They have to have ignore cover.
Potato, potato. We wrote it down. We might have mixed up which squad got what power from the video, but we did write it down afterwards, so no matter what, we're going to be consistent from here on out.
Yeah.
They're Rhino with the hentai enthusiasts. First squad is Sekhmet. This is the squad without levitate.
Yeah, that's right. That one has levitate.
Because I am a gracious and benevolent being, and I allowed my opponent to switch to 2 squads so that Magnus could be a pimp and float up to the halfway across the board. Here are the Aether Fire plasma cannons with Ariman, as you do. You gave them ignore cover and shit. These guys need no introduction. And then these guys right here.
Is that another squad?
It's another squad of veterans over there. Then over here, we have these Scimitar's. They're hiding behind this orky-looking building, waiting to pop out and maybe shoot something if they get a chance. This squad of Assault Marines perfectly spread out as close to 2 inches apart as I can to minimize casualties from the plasma cannons. Spartan Assault Tank. There's nothing on this board that the Spartan is afraid of except for Magnus. Because literally...
That's why he's so far apart.
Yeah. Literally nothing can hurt it from shooting except Magnus. And even the Power Fist on the Sekhmet only glanced it on 6s. And then over here, we got another squad of Assault Marines. They're also in the ancient Baalite formation known as the Avoid Blast Template formation. Passed down from our forebears before the War of the Burning. And then in reserves / transports, these Terminators in Raldoron are in the Spartane. And then the Leviathan, who I did not mention, has all the upgrades you would expect on a Leviathan. He's got the Phosphex launcher, he's got the assault cannons in the nipples, the drill, and then he's got Ceramite. And these guys, these 2 squadrons, they will be outflanking. And obviously he will be deep striking. He has no choice. He has already been launched from the cruiser and he cannot turn back now. But we're back. Technical difficulties. I will send to seize initiative, but first... Should I do night fighting first? No, I'll just seize first.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm going to seize first turn from you, okay?
That'd be nice.
Oh, unfortunate. Alright, so no seize. Let's see if night fighting is in effect. It is not in effect. Alright, so we'll get back to you after the... I think what we might end up doing... We'll just see how heavy the turns are full of actions. And we'll see, because sometimes we switch between doing phases and full turns. Yeah. We'll just see. So we'll get back to you after we decide to get back to you. This is the part of the game I've been detesting for so long. We have our movement phase completed. The veteran, everything just moved up basically, except the plasma cannons. And now Andrew is going to do his psychic phase.
19 plus.
So how many? What did we say you had? You had 19?
Yeah, 19.
So 19 base plus 3. So you have 22 psyker dice, and I have 3. Jesus, if you will, my lovely assistant. Dankeschön.
Enough to deny.
Enough to deny maybe 1 power. Alright, what are you casting first, my friend?
We're gonna try to do second maelstrom first.
I think the thing only has like a 12-inch range.
Yeah, it's a 12-inch range, and you have essentially, right? So I was thinking of doing levitation first.
Levitation? Alright, how many dice are you gonna throw at levitation?
All 26.
All 26 dice. Let's go, baby. This power's going off. You can't stop it.
Actually, 1.
Totally.
Levitate? Unfortunate. How many are you throwing at it?
I'm gonna throw 3 dice at it.
3 dice at levitate?
We'll get it on 3s.
You get it. Do Sekhmet cast on 3s?
Yes.
I think everything.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna deny that one. I'm gonna throw all 3 of my dice at it. And I don't deny it, which is unfortunate.
Just roll this.
Just roll that. And Jesus also doesn't deny. Okay. So levitate has been cast. These guys will jump forward.
22 dice.
So you have 19 now.
So we have 19, which is
These guys levitated their asses up.
it's exactly this.
Okay. So what are you gonna do next?
Next we're gonna go to Magnus.
Magnus is gonna do some
Stuff.
psychic bullshit. This is why they had the edict in Ikea. Everyone got tired of this.
Alright, here's gonna be the dumb part.
Lehman Russ got tired of sitting through your psychic phase, so he told on you to the
So,
Emperor.
hopefully I do this right.
Alright, what is this? Magnus is casting what?
5 dice on Smite.
5 dice on Smite? Is Smite 12 or 24 inches?
He doubles the range.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no.
6 inches.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Feet the same.
Wow, I really didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wait, does he double Cleansing Flame too?
You should. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a big. It's an 18-inch Nova, baby.
It's an 18-inch Nova.
What character is that?
It's Aramon.
Aramon.
No.
No. That's Matt.
That's Aramon up there.
The armor's
yeah,
up there,
yeah,
the Magnus.
yeah.
I'm assuming that's
So 5 dice at
dice.
Smite. Casting on 3s or
It is
2s?
a warp charge, so I get +1 to cast it. So it hits off, so he casts on 2s.
Oh, Magnus. Yeah, he got it.
Well, you definitely got it.
So,
Baby.
Assault 4.
Yes. Hitting on 2s.
Wait, before I do that, does it come D?
What is this?
This become D.
Oh, do you have to roll? What do you have to roll higher than? This is the strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot.
so it doesn't become D.
Yes.
Wait, if you roll higher than the strength, what happens?
It becomes D.
Higher
So-
than the strength of the shot?
Yeah. So I got really fucking lucky.
Wait, so. Wow.
So can I do it right now?
Holy smokes.
What was he gonna shoot it at?
Well, I assume you're gonna shoot the Spartan, correct?
Yes.
So it bounces harmlessly off the flare shield.
But that's not it. That's not it.
Wait, there's more. Oh God,
Wait, that's.
I'm quaking in my boots. I didn't know he doubles the range. Forge World, please help. This is incredibly busted.
They did it already.
I know, but it needs to get here quicker. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no.
This is fun. We're having fun.
Confusion on the wording for Life Leech on targeting vehicles. So I forgot that you had Life Leech as well, so I think I didn't escape the D'ing.
We're gonna cast 4 dice.
4 dice on Life Leech.
Goes off 2.
Okay.
But you like to deny, or do you not have it?
I don't have any dice left, I only have 3.
2.
2 shots, hitting on 2s. Oh, this is strength. So it becomes D.
Yes.
2 shots. 2
This is
hits.
a 6.
They have to hit first.
Yeah. I hit this one's over.
Yeah. Oh, right, for the camera. Yes. The skulls are 6s,
Yes.
not 1s. Let's see what you do.
And we roll on the D table, right? Yeah.
Do you reroll on the D table?
Yeah, because it's a strength D.
Oh, I thought you said reroll on the D table. My bad.
Just roll on the D table.
Go for it.
First one?
So that's a pen that does D3 hull points.
Yes. So we roll the D3.
So it's taking 1 hull point. And the second one does the same thing. So see how many hull points you take. So I took 2 hull points, but they do count as penetrating hits. So see if you blow me up. You do.
You.
Okay. So how far is the explosion? Which one would you roll? The 4?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. So we'll get back to you after we do that. Okay. So the explosion didn't kill any of the assault marines, but it killed 3 Terminators. They don't take any sort of leadership test because Raldoran is fearless.
I casted Smite, that was 5 dice. I casted Levitate, which was 3 dice, so that's 8 dice. And I casted that, which was 4 dice, so 12 minus 22 is
10.
So I still have 10 dice left.
Alright, what are you going to do next?
Next, I am going to do a second maelstrom with the Terminators. Oh, wait a second. I forgot what I do.
Back to the warp. Alright, so that's the end of the psychic phase. We'll get back to you after Andrew's shooting phase, which is like kind of like a second psychic phase. Or I guess like the psychic phase is a second shooting phase.
They have us targeted! Taking fire!
Yeah,
right.
Wait, you only lost like 1,000 points.
I only lost like 780 points. So all the Terminators are dead. Got evaporated by the plasma cannons over there. Raldoron emerged completely unscathed.
Spartan got D2, isn't it?
Well, that was in the psychic phase earlier.
Oh, you're right.
We filmed the psychic phase separately. So let's see what I
And
can
for
do.
the bloody to strike back in righteous fury.
Legion.
This game is following the classic storytelling arc. What we just saw was Empire Strikes Back. Now we're gonna get to Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, you don't want to charge Magnus to assault Magnus.
I think I'm gonna want to charge Magnus.
What was the New Hope?
A New Hope was
The game starting.
The deployment phase.
A New Hope was when I deployed, thinking that Magnus's Mind Wrath didn't double the range of his Witchfire spells. All right, so we'll get back to you after my shit. Okay, end of the shooting. End of my entire turn. Turn one. I fired the plasma cannons from the Scimitar's and the Phosphex and assault cannons from the Leviathan. Killed one Sekhmet. Two of them are down to 1 wound, and the Praetor is also down to 1 wound.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, not bad. And that's it. So those guys ran 1 inch, the far squad over there, but I'm not gonna bother running them 1 inch. I'll just move them 13 inches instead of 12 inches next turn. Smart. Speed up the game.
Yeah.
Raldoron joined the assault squad, and he's gonna cower there. All right, so get back to you after the end of Thousand Suns, turn 2. All right, the psychic phase will begin anew. Still same amount of dice, but D6. Ooh. I have 6 dice, so I cannot deny anything still. All right, what are you gonna do here?
We're gonna start with 4 dice.
4 dice. Smite on my Leviathan.
Yep.
Casting on 2+, right?
Yep. Because it's a Witchfire.
Witchfire. So you get it 4 times. Do I even want to bother? What does Magnus do with the ranges on the Witchfires again? He doubles them, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Don't think there's anything else I really even care about denying, so I'll just throw my fucking dice at it. I won't deny it anyway. So there you go. So you get it off.
Hey, you got a 6.
I did get 1 6, so
Hey, good job.
One hit. Okay, good. Yay, Nick, yay. So 2d6 on the strength.
Strength. Goes D.
Gets D. 4 hits. Or 4 shots. Hitting on 2s. All 4 hit. D. And got him. So it's just wrecked. So the Leviathan's wrecked. Take off all his bits. There you go. Alright, what's next? How did you beat this?
I'm so glad I beat that 1,000.
How did you do it? You just shot him with last hands, right?
Fucking destroyed his shit in.
That's my big mistake. I should have brought more las cannons.
You should have. If you're not bringing 14 twin glass cannons, you're doing it wrong.
All right, what's next?
We will do 5 dice. Actually, just 3
Join
dice
the group.
on
Join the group.
levitate. Goes off.
That was your mistake, Nick. Not denying levitate.
I wouldn't have denied levitate anyway,
No, you could have. You only passed 2 of them.
but I only rolled 1 6.
Would have been different. Butterfly effect, my friend.
Hey, that's pretty. Yeah, pretty smart, Jesus. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh yeah, they can do that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Does this look like the face of mercy to you?
He wants a hug. It's because you don't have your Psychana, dude.
Oh yeah,
Why
Forge
didn't you
Roll.
bring your Psychana?
We need those destroyers and anti-psyker units.
Yeah.
Pronto. I should have brought your sisters,
Yeah, I brought like 10.
so you could just D them out.
Oh, we have 17 dice left to do stuff.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, dollar.
I still have one more detail.
You should D out his assault marine.
D out 2 assault marines with the life leech.
You know, I was actually thinking.
I don't, you don't even need the D. You just shoot them. You're in range. I'm pretty sure that's 18 inches, and you're strength 6. You wouldn't want to choose anyway.
But D's cooler.
Unless you want to be spiteful. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything for Mind Wrath, does it? You just roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're not paying the 165 point.
We'll roll
upgrade
4
now?
dice and do it.
no, it's because the Mind Wrath. You just All right, go for it.
Goes off.
So-
Nice. Yeah, that's
Good hit. Oh, yeah, the D. They became D. One hit. Ooh, can only kill one guy unless he rolls a 1. And he gains a wound back.
He hadn't lost any wounds, so it's all good. No,
No, it was 1 Terminator, but he died.
2 Terminators are down to 1 wound, and then the.
Wait, did he tank the
Or is it
assault-
two?
No, he tanked the assault cannons and he didn't look out, or did he look out?
He looked out, sir.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, we're not in range. 17 dice go in the warp, man, I guess.
17 dice in the trash they go. All right, we'll get back to you after the shooting phase.
Losing life support.
We didn't take this fucking sucked. But the shooting phase didn't take much damage in the shooting phase. Lost like 4 Marines and a Scimitar. So now it's turn 2. These Javelin reserve rolls are gonna dictate the game.
Oh yeah, you have more stuff. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So if I think I need both the squads to come in to stand a chance.
Hopefully.
Otherwise,
I mean, you might roll double 1.
well, we've.
Double
One of them already came in. Give me my dice, sisters. Give it.
It's in the crowd. I don't know where. Oh, they went inside my pocket. 6.
And this one.
Oh,
Sanguinius is with us. All right, we'll get back to you after. Sanguinala's at Christmas. I don't know.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's a 40K holiday. Finished. You know what? I want to do. Let's do from this side. Cool. It's not much to do it anyway. Not much to go over. So the Assault Marines charged the veterans and killed them all. Lost 1 in return. The assault cannons, las cannons from both javelins. Obviously, these javelins, las cannons are out of range, but their las cannons had their go at Magnus' squad. Along with the heavy bolters and plasma cannons from the Scimitars, who are hiding up in that building, which I forgot to take Danish train checks for. The end result is 2 Sekhmet's dead. But I'll take my Danish train for the Scimitars now. The guy on the very tip top, he's fine. The guy, there is technically a second one on the second floor, but he was prone to falling off, so we just moved him down. The one on my right is fine. The one on my left takes us. He's fine.
So, to prove that they can stay there.
Yes, to prove that they actually can. They do fit with their bases, not overlapping, but it just was very precarious. If the table shook, they wouldn't fall. Okay, so now it's turn 3.
Turn 3.
Assault Marines look like they're going to make their stand against Magnus, cornered like rats. So we'll get back to you after
turn.
Well, we'll get back. You'll hear from us next in the psychic phase. Andrew's psychic phase.
You walk in one psychic power.
Lost one psychic.
You're starting to feel it.
Oh
dude.
no!
You're
How will you
starting to
survive?
fucking Feel it.
So these
Okay.
the
So now
blade
it's-
Colt has jumped out of the rhino and everything is moved. Magnus is moving to address the threat of my assault marines on his flank. Captain Raldron in his cunning has executed a brilliant flanking maneuver that will draw Magnus away. So let's get on to psychic phase.
18 plus. For 20.
Got a 6 again. I'll go get my dice. Magnus is gonna smite my javelins.
You like this portrait picture? Oh shit.
Really pretty good.
Back?
Do I want to jink? It's got 4 shot. Yeah, I'm gonna jink. Otherwise, he'll fucking kill them all.
Goes off. You have
I'm not even gonna bother tonight.
strength.
That's definitely a D.
Wait, where are you shooting it at?
Javelins.
One dies.
No, those are hits.
Oh, hits.
3 hits.
Triple ones coming right up.
3 D3 hull points. So I'll do my 4-up jink saves.
Pass all your 4-ups.
Yeah.
Pass all your fucking rip a legend,
That's all you gotta do.
You're a fucking rip a legend, mate.
What a ripple it, Charlene! Get these ripple legends some stobbies and a pick 'em in pools.
So you try that, but I'm gonna D you again.
You're gonna try and hit me with your life leech? Bring it on, bitch.
Oh my god, wait a second.
What you think he wasn't gonna get this? All right, strength 6. You need to roll 7, which is easy on 2d6, which is average of 7. So 2. Wait, it's only
2 hits.
it's only 2. It's only 2 shots. It's not 3 shots.
Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this one.
But you're just gonna roll it again and get 2 hits anyway. Nothing changes.
Big brain.
And then the D results. So same or 2 D3. Take my jinx saves.
Oh.
So one of them's gonna take a pennant and that does D3 hull points. So how many hull points? 1 hull point. See if you blow it up.
Nope.
He lives.
AP2, right?
Yes, immobilized.
Does that mean the whole squad's immobilized?
No, it means he's no longer part of the squadron.
No, it's I have to if I
Did they change it?
I think it's if you stay within 6 or if you stay in coherency, he's part of the squad. If you leave, you abandon and it becomes wrecked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that might be 5th edition, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, so he's down to 1 whole point and he's mobilized, and they're both jinking. All right, go for it. What's next?
So then we're gonna our last tower will be levitate.
Goes off
Oh,
on.
you have 2 dice. You can deny it on.
I have 6, don't I? Did you roll 6 or? Oh, you're never mind. I thought you rolled 6 for some reason.
That's got me.
Nope.
Fucking roll this.
Yay, levitate. See if this would have rolled. Oops. This is show me boxcars. Fuck you. All right, levitate, my friend. Fly away.
Shooting phase.
Okay, we'll get back to you after the shooting phase. We have completed turn 3. This is the top of 3, going into the bottom of 3. You didn't kill anything in the shooting phase, and that's it. Magnus is still trying to see to that threat. You don't want to shoot your combi bolters at the assault marines over here?
Well, I actually, yeah, why not?
Okay. They did take the assault cannon off of this javelin. In fact, here, let's do this. This one is.
Wait.
There you go. And then they immobilized this one and they're jinking. But that was in the psychic phase. We already going over that.
You took a wound on your assault, man.
Regular save?
Yeah.
Oh! Dead. Alright. That's because this guy's wearing an inferior Sons of Horus helmet that he jacked off this dead guy on his base. Inferior Sons of Horus craftsmanship. Okay.
Chthonian.
Inferior Chthonian Cholo craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get back to you after my turn 3. Okay. Less than optimal shooting phase. but
I'd
still
say.
still not bad. These guys maneuvered over here and tried to shoot at Magnus's stupid friends and didn't do anything, which is the theme of the battle. These fellas was the idiot on the plasma cannon jet bike. When I needed him most,
He vanished.
vanished into a cloud of blue energy. Fucking got hot on his plasma cannon, then died. And his heavy bolters friends didn't do anything. They rolled abysmally. I think I got like 2 wounds on him, like actual wounds for him to save, and he passed both of them. So I was upsetty spaghetti about that because we thought the Blade Colt was initiative 5 with the full squad.
Mind Song.
With the Mind Song.
It's weapon skill. And,
But it's +1 weapon skill and attack, and I haven't killed enough for the threshold. But two did go down from bolt pistols from the assault marines, and these guys are about to charge. Or they made it in actually, and Ralderon is going to go in there and he's going to declare a challenge. Andrew, Chapter Master Ralderon, first captain of the Blood Angels Legion, Equerry of the Primarch, and Arcane of Wisdom, challenges your Kentai Mind Cult Blade Master.
Pull one up.
He accepts. Is there any specific sergeant?
I didn't model one.
Okay, we'll get back to you after the assault phase. Obliterated the Blade Colts, the Hentai Club. He got 5 out of his 6 hits thanks to Mastercrafted. All of them wounded.
Forgot he has Shred too. I mean,
He
didn't need it.
He didn't even need it. People on the internet keep saying Ralderon's bad. They say he's bad, or he's like unimpressive.
Fucking 180 points, 6 whatever those attacks are. Weapon skill 7.
Ralderon is a godlike HQ.
He's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. And excellent combat ability and decent army buff. Like he can army buff decently.
Yeah.
Because he gets to choose his warlord trait, so he can do the redeploy one, the fearless one, the deep strike one. Like he does have some versatility. He's good. He's fucking good. Yeah. People have been complaining about him. I also like his model. People don't like his model.
No, I think it was mostly positive. It was the paint job.
Well, we browse for Chong sometimes, and those guys, they don't play this game first of all, so they don't really have good opinions on this game. But they thought it was a silly model and underwhelming rules, but they're wrong on both accounts, as we can see here, because he would have mopped up most things with those rules. And if he had actually been with his Terminators,
he could have probably sold him himself.
Yeah, he could have done. Yeah, he actually could have soloed the Blade Cult himself. All right, we will get back now that we're done stroking off Ralderon. We will continue the game onto Thousand Suns turn 4.
Turn 4.
You've been... Okay, Psychic Phase once more. He lost another Psychic Dice. The Sons of Horus Choir of Psychers grows fainter with each passing turn.
Hey, it'll only take you like turn 26 to wipe them all out.
Yeah, it'll take turn 26. Worst comes to worst, I'm just kiting Magnus around the board with my javelins, and he can't hurt them, and I just chip him away with Blast Cannons for 50 turns.
So I have 17 dice.
17 dice left.
Right.
Plus
3.
Fine.
Let's get these 3 are the chosen die. Yep. They will grant me many deny the witches.
4 dice on levitate.
Levitate. And you...
Oh, shoot.
Deny!
Hey! High five. I was gonna give him a high five. I'm like, that's fucking rude.
Alright.
Okay. But you will not deny my smiting.
I wasn't gonna anyway.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Those ones are harder than that.
We're gonna
Fucking-
smite your guys over there.
My Assault Marines?
Yeah.
Bring it. That definitely casts with like 5 successes.
What does Magnus pair on? Triple sixes?
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense.
But he has an English.
That definitely is D.
That is definitely D. It's 4 shots.
2s. Ooh. Magnus.
Another one?
Your aim is wavering, Magnus. That kills 2 Assault Marines. Just fucking
No,
erased. Oh! Well, then I get my cover saves. Can Magnus even see them?
I don't need line of sight. Well, yes, I can technically.
Wait, you don't need line of sight for Magnus?
Oh, Magnus ignores cover.
Yes.
What's different
Wait,
than...
no, I mean, let me read his rule.
Wait, we're getting mixed
Yeah,
mixed signals here about Magnus.
It's mine.
We get back for a second.
We'll be back.
All right, we were off camera. Magnus ignores cover and line of sight. so he just erased the javelins. Turns out the javelins were the target, not the Assault Marine. So there goes them.
I'm not likely to shoot that. Even though I'm full health.
That definitely passes.
That passes.
E. 6.
Do you have to roll higher than the strength? It doesn't matter because you just fucking kill me anyway.
Yeah, it becomes D because of strength 6.
It doesn't really matter, but so 2s. Oh, okay.
Doesn't do anything.
Magnus is tired.
He's tired of killing vehicles.
He's been D'ing stuff out the whole game. He's running out of energy. He's running out of juice. All right. Is that your second phase done?
Yeah, shooting phase.
All right, we'll get back to you after shooting phase.
Archaeotech pistol.
Does he have an Archaeotech pistol?
Yeah, but it's special. It has soul blade. Yeah, it has soul blade.
Soul Blaze everywhere. Okay, plasma cannons over here forced my javelins to jink.
Yep.
And the heavy bolts. Oh, I gotta take a leadership test on the scimitars. We'll do that at the end. Took what, 2 casualties, 1 assault marine from Raldoron's squad from the bolters here and here. Then Magnus's squad killed another assault marine over here. Not much. Like I was just saying before I turned on the camera. Not much actual shooting to endure with this army. It's all in the psychic phase.
Yeah.
So these fellows over here have to make a leadership 8 test, which they pass, thankfully. Okay, so now we will get back to after turn
4 bottom, 4 turn.
bottom of 4. Sorry that as the battle's gone on, there's been less and less action shots, but there's less and less to action shot.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to you after Blood Angel's turn 4.
Yep.
Okay, end of the assault phase. Could have gone better, but definitely could have gone worse. I killed 2 Sekhmet. So I guess actually we did tie combat.
Yeah.
Did we tie combat?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that... No, because one of them was down by 1 wound before we charged in, so it's not a tight combat. But Raldoron is fearless.
How
So,
you do?
lost combat by 1, killed 2 Sekhmet. Not awful,
Yeah.
but we're locked in combat for another turn.
Get shot at.
Yeah, I can't get shot at. Well, actually, we did tight combat because Raldoron's Paladin of Glory gives +1 combat res.
Oh, is that from the Fearless?
Yeah, the same. The Warlord trait, fearless, and +1 combat res to 6 in 6 inches.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Too bad Sekhmet are stubborn. So it wouldn't have mattered how much I won by if I even won.
I missed stubborn.
I'll bet you do. All right, now we'll get back to you after. This will be the last turn of the game. The Sons, or not Sons of Horus. What's it called? Thousand Suns. I knew it. Suns was in there somewhere. Thousand Suns, turn 5. You don't like my assault marines that have lured Magnus on a wild goose chase?
Since I'm not in range to D those guys,
That was part of Raldoron's cunning plan.
I go for D them.
You fell for it. All right, so Magnus is going to start off psychic phase by D'ing the shit out of my assault marines.
How many dice we get?
How many dice are working with here? You have been consistently rolling very low. Thank you for not giving me many dice.
So 19.
Okay.
5 on smite.
5 on smite. Smite away, ye smiter men. Oh, wow. Still passes. And you're going to roll a 3 for the strength.
2 for strength.
Okay.
It becomes 2.
It was a double. 4's hit. Or sorry, 4 shots, 2's hit. Hits all 4 this time.
D's on V's.
Yes. So 3 die. Jesus, you want to knock out 3 guys there?
Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Are you gonna take these two?
Well, they're the ones closest to Magnus, so it's like the ones in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what,
Fine with these guys.
What?
they shot?
Well, Magnus
shot?
can't even... Yeah, Magnus ignores line of sight, so yeah. Those guys.
Any sergeant there that you want to look at?
Doesn't matter.
And now we will do,
Life leech?
yeah, life reach.
Alright, go for it. That still goes off?
I have no idea. We'll be back.
So yeah, it definitely goes off. And then it also goes D. So you get 2 hits.
Is he desperately trying to let the unit out?
I guess, yeah. Then now you roll on the D table. So 1 more dice. Jesus, you want to remove one of the guys? It's close to the closest, so like a guy in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That guy. Alright. Thank you, Jesus. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? Psychic phase.
Levitate.
Levitate, yay! The best power. What did you roll? So 3? I can't deny.
3 5s and 1.
Right?
They want to be up in their face. They be like that.
It be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that
My
sometimes.
sergeant still lives and he dares raise his weapon against Magnus. Leadership test in the psychic phase too, right? Yeah. Leadership 9. They pass. Regardless.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. Alright, we'll go back to shooting phase. Okay. Magnus came over here and shot a big hole in this assault squad, but they are fine. He levitated,
Yeah.
which was a tactical error because now he can't assault them. But I'd say
I don't think there was in range either way. It would have been a big, long.
oh yeah, it would have been a long charge anyway, so it's all good. Aether Fire Plasma Cannon did nothing here. Just made me drink, so I guess I did something. Fucking Ralderon got 5 out of 5 hits, 5 out of 5 wounds, 3 of them were instant death, one of the Sekhmet. And then Power Fist Sergeant smacked the other one. Sekhmet tried to swing back, couldn't land any hits, but they're stubborn, so they didn't lose anything. They would have lost if they weren't stubborn, but they are stubborn, so maybe in an alternate world where they didn't make them stubborn, I would have done something, but...
Well, they deal with the work, so of course they have very stubborn minds.
That's true, actually. So last turn of the game.
Yep.
My turn. Let's make it count. This might actually, this might be my downfall. So we have counted it up. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do the.
Oh, yeah,
I have to run. I forgot to run.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
So they get into my own deployment zone
Yeah.
by a hair.
Yeah.
Can you pull out tape measure and show the good people Jesus? So the edge of this sidewalk here is the end of my deployment zone. There you go. And put it up against, so right up against his base, right there.
Millimeter in,
He
baby.
like touches the deployment zone.
Wait for it.
Barely. Okay. So that gets me in there. So that secures a point for my side because we're playing Blood Carnage something Warhammer. So I get 3.
Split the board.
I get 3 points for controlling my own deployment zone because it's 1 scoring unit. All right. So this, for anyone who's confused, a unit may not control more than 1 objective. So you have to choose which one you control. I'm pretty sure. And because they are technically straddling 2 objectives, I choose mine. Because the only one I can score because I can't score this one because he has this scoring unit,
But then he'll score
this scoring
one.
unit. Yeah. So these points, this is all to say that these points cancel out. Yeah. What we're trying to tell you is that no one's getting any points in scoring any of the battle zones. So we're purely operating off last man standing. If only I could have got that wound off that last wound off the warlord that I got at the beginning of the game. But anyway, so we've counted. I have one unit, 2 unit. 3 unit, 4 unit, because Ralderon's there. 5 unit,
And 6 unit.
6 unit. Why do I feel like we missed one?
You said 7 before.
Yeah, I don't know where I said 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it is gonna be a tie.
Yeah.
If I can kill you, it's gonna be a tie. Meanwhile, Andrew has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess I just can't count. So if I kill a unit, I will manage to swing it. These guys have already failed to charge into the veterans, so it's entirely down to this combat. That's why we decided to film it. Which congratulations, Andrew. That means you're gonna win. Because I have a history of rolling extremely poorly on cameras. My dice are afraid of the camera. Ralderon, my bro, you've been doing so well. Instant death to couple Sekmet. He has 5 attacks, 4 base, 1 for the Incarmine Warblade and his bolt pistol. It's mastercrafted. Weapon skill 7 against Sekmet's 4, hitting on 3s. He managed to land all of his hits. By the way, people say Ralderon is boring or bad or fucking stupid. 2s, because he's strength 5, +1 strength to sword, and my Legion rule in Carmine Fury, +1 to wound, with shred. So you have to take 5 invulnerable saves. How many 3-ups can you make?
Make them all. He's dead.
Got him. Ralderon got the Sekmet. So that means the game has just ended with a narrow, a squeaker. This is a squeaker. Narrow Blood Angels victory. Andrew, let me wipe my hands because I'm sweaty. Good game, dude. Good game.
That was quite the game.
That was definitely a game. I thought you were going to whoop my ass after you blew up my Spartan.
I might lose.
That was pretty good. This might hurt your feelings, little Andrew, but it needs to be said. Forge World needs to hear this. Magnus just needs to lose Mindraft. Just period.
Yeah, I mean, at least he did lose it in 25 point games.
Well, you just take Guard of the Crimson King, and he becomes an HQ instead of a Lord of War. So you can take him at any points value. Yeah.
Hey, at least he's 675 points.
It's like the way Mindraft works now. It needs to be like changed, because there's no way you can up Magnus's points cost within a reasonable amount to make that rule work. You'd have to
Point it to a dead stuff.
yeah, like just like. Look at all the dead stuff that happened.
Well, how much did Magnus kill?
Magnus killed Spartan. He killed 3 of these Terminators. I count he killed them because he fucking opened correctly.
Him killing the Spartan resulted in them down.
Yeah. Killed an unknown number of these Assault Marines. I'm pretty sure all of these casualties from this Assault Squad over here were Magnus.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 Javelins. So the Spartan alone is like half his points.
And the Leviathan.
And the Leviathan. Yeah, so he definitely made up his points. We were joking because Magnus killed the Leviathan pretty much exactly after he came in.
Yeah.
Arnie also killed the Spartan.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what we're saying. Sorry, I mixed up my thing. The Spartan died turn 1. So it's like I basically was fighting Andrew with 1,000 points less because there's like 700 points of Terminators, 780 plus 350 or something from the Spartan. Whatever. But managed to pull it out purely through running away. Jesus is gonna walk over there, but.
It's the outro, right?
Yeah, it's the outro. You can't leave in the middle of the outro because we're already leaving.
Yeah.
All right, so we will this is hopefully the start of a new rebranding of the battles that we fight.
Hopefully we'll be getting new people from around the southern San Diego area to come down, even from LA. Maybe get new faces in the channel.
Yeah, we want to start a SoCal sort of gaming club.
Yeah.
Anyone who's watching this in the San Diego area, please, or even like LA or like Irvine or something,
LA people.
Please feel free to come down and play us. We'd love to have you. We could have a whole game day. We got Andrew here. We got Jesus here. Vince over there has got an army. Anthony's not here. He's got an army. I have an army. We've got a ton of players for you guys to play. Mostly loyalists, so if you're trader, please come on down.
Even better if you're trader.
Come on down and get spanked.
Am I becoming trader here?
Yeah.
No, Magnus definitely did something wrong, but I would not call him a traitor. Until like actual 40k. Then he's a traitor. But yeah, this has been a battle report from the 40k Club. We might change the channel name.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna say the 40k Club
For right now.
For right now.
Yeah.
Catch y'all later. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.